That must be the royal manor up ahead.
You better clean that out when you're done with it.
All right for now, but I want my scarf back.
Thank you, but I have no need for a robe at the moment.
It's a beautiful garden, isn't it? I've never seen a tree quite like that one.
Good day, travellers. I am Davio, advisor of Arbelon. Welcome to the Elflands.
I am Princess Shella of Lee. This is Jack Ohmsford, and this is Brendel.
Welcome to all of you. How may I help you? Prince Erion is very busy right now. May I be of service to you? That is grave news indeed. I shall send a messenger to King Eventine forthwith.
Where is King Eventine?
He is leading the army of Arbelon to Strelaheim Plains to rescue his son Ain from the trolls. I will inform Prince Erion again that you desire an audience with him. In the meantime, you are guests of Arbelon. Go where you like and see the beauty of the elvish lands. Elfstones. My, your task is not an easy one.
What do you mean by that?
You are fortunate that I am a scholar and historian. Elfstones and magic are two areas of my studies. Jack Ohmsford, was it not your father who held the last-known set of blue elfstones? Elfstones are extremely rare. If the bearer of the stones dies while using them, the stones are destroyed. Over the centuries, most elfstones have been destroyed or lost to our knowledge. Shay Ohmsford was the last person actually to use elfstones.
Don't the elves use them?
The elves have not used elfstones for centuries. Most elves do not know they ever existed. There are several colours. The blue stones that Shay Ohmsford held were seeking stones. The green stones were stones of protection. There was even said to be a black elfstone, but I have been unable to ascertain its abilities. That is the difficulty. You see, Jack Ohmsford, as far as anyone really knows, your father has the only elfstones in existence.
But Alanon sent us here to find some.
Alanon sent you here? That is most interesting indeed. Then perhaps the rhyme of the rune will aid us. Very few elves ever had the will to use the elfstones, but the Shannara family had a strong affinity for magic. Shay Ohmsford could use the elfstones because of his Shannara blood. That placard on the wall near the fireplace refers to the rune diamonds. They are somehow linked with the elfstones and the rune rock. I will need to do more research to discover the link between them. I will be honored to help you however I can. There are many ancient books here, and I will look up all available information on the subject. I am certain that the rune rock in the Gardens of Life is somehow tied to your quest. Oh, you can't use that fireplace. There's a stork nest on the roof blocking the chimney. Unless someone removes it, the smoke would fill the room and the fire would go out.
What is this supposed to mean?
No one is certain, although many scholarly papers have been written about it. It refers to a series of runes that represent the various magical forces.
Greetings again, far travelers. Why do you want me to take this rope? I will use your rope for a while if you will return the ladder when you are finished with it.
We're going to drag this ladder all the way to the manor house? It's a long way down there.
Jack and I can handle this.
Oh, I'll help. It's just going to be even more trouble trying to get it back up here. Let's set the ladder up over there. Carrying this was entirely too much work. I hate the idea of having to take it back uphill.
You two go on up. I'll support this thing from down here.
This is a very steep roof, so we'll need to be careful. Some of these roof slats are loose.
Prince Erion will see you now. I have informed him of your purpose. A servant waits on the other side of the far door to lead you to the council room.
So, the Warlock Lord has returned, and once again the world must be saved by a half-breed. A pity Brona wiped out all the elven descendants of the Shannara line. Now the druid insists that you find some elfstones here. There have not been elfstones in Arbelon for centuries. Your mission is doomed.
Davio doesn't seem to think so.
Princess Shella, Scholar Davio is a foolish old pedant. He knows only his books. Return to your homelands. When the armies of Arbelon return with my father, we elves will ride to war against Brona directly. This time we will destroy him forever. If you choose to so waste your time, it is your own concern. The Sword of Shannara has twice failed to destroy the Warlock Lord. We have depended upon magic too long. We need to rely on our strength at arms and our strategy at war. Only then will the threat of Brona be eliminated.
But Brona will use magic against you. He almost won the last war.
That is because we did not face Brona directly, but fought only against his allies. This time, I will lead our armies to victory. Because those thrice-cursed trolls invaded Arbelon and kidnapped my brother. The elven armies will make them pay for their stupidity. I am very busy and have little time to waste. You are welcome to stay in Arbelon as long as you desire, but I do advise you not to waste your time seeking magic. The armies of Arbelon will prevail against the Dark Lord. You have my permission to leave.
I trust your meeting with Prince Erion was interesting. Now you will need to seek the rune diamonds. Runes are symbolic inscriptions with great magical significance.
Which means...
Basically, runes are magical writing. They are reputed to be rhombus-shaped. roughly ranging from the size of a hand to 2 hands, inscribed with a rune symbol representing the associated magical property.
Could you be a little less obscure?
All right, rune diamonds are diamond-shaped and marked with a runic symbol of either elf, earth, air, water, fire, or life. Does that make better sense?
Yes. Thank you.
Well, that will be difficult.
What do you mean by that?
This is the point upon which other scholars disagree with me. Most Elvish scholars believe the rune diamonds to be purely symbolic, arcane, and lost to our current knowledge. I believe they are linked to the rhyme of runes. I have studied the rune rock in the Gardens of Life. I believe that it is designed to contain a series of rune diamonds related directly to the rhyme of runes. I believe the purpose of the rhyme of runes and the rune rock is to protect a set of elf stones.
Did you find this in your studies?
Not exactly, but it's a theory of mine. However, if you find some elf stones as a result of all this, I shall be proven correct.
So this could all be a wild elf stone chase.
Well, yes, but if I am incorrect, there are no elf stones to be found in Arbalon. Search Arbalon for the rune diamonds. If you can find even one, you will know that we are on the correct path.
Thank you for the use of your rope. I hope the ladder aided you. Now that I have done you a favor, Jack Omsford, will you perhaps do a favor for me?
What sort of favor do you want Jack Omsford to do?
Here is a ring to give to the prince. You need only tell him that it is from she who waits.
Why don't you just give the ring to the prince yourself?
Prince Arian will understand why I do this.
I'm afraid the prince has made it clear that you are to deal directly with me. You are most welcome. I shall continue my research. What? Who is this from?
It's from the guard Lessa for Prince Arian.
Oh, you startled me for a moment. For the prince? I'd better take this to him immediately. Prince Arian formally requests to speak with you now.
Scholar Davio tells me that you received a silver ring from the guard Lessa to give to me. Is that true?
Yes. What's this all about?
It is an elvish custom, not your concern. However, I do formally request that you give this golden ring to the guard Lessa.
Jack, that pendant Prince Arian is wearing, doesn't it look like a rune diamond? Your Highness, what is the object you wear around your neck?
It is an insignia of my high office. Of course not. It does not leave my neck. I have been willing to indulge you on your futile quest thus far, but I refuse this ridiculous request. That will be all. You are dismissed.
Did you give my ring to Prince Arian? How wonderful. I only dreamed that such a thing might happen. Thank you truly, Jack Omsford. For your kindness, how may I now help you? It only means that we may now court. If we enjoy one another's company, perhaps we will wed.
I'm sure that Prince Arian will enjoy your company.
Perhaps I can speak with the prince for you. What is the matter, Jack Omsford?
We need to borrow the elf rune he wears.
Tell me, Jack, is this important to you?
It's important to all of us.
Then I will speak directly to the prince for you. Perhaps I can convince him of your honor. If you, Jack Omsford, will guard my post for me, I shall go now to speak with Arian.
Think she can sway Arian?
I'm willing to bet on it. She's good at manipulating men.
Here is the elf rune. Prince Arian only requests that you return it as soon as you can.
How did you get Arian to give it to you?
He is most kind to those he considers important.
I don't think that was supposed to be placed there yet. Wait, I want to get my scarf. There. Now the fountain is the way it should be. We found them. We got the elf stones.
How wonderful! May I please see them? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to escort you immediately to Prince Erion. Please follow me.
It is well that you returned the elf rune, Jack Ormsford. As for your party, Princess Shella, I assume you will be leaving Arbelon now.
We need to find an elf to join us.
You want an elf to join your futile mission against the Warlock Lord? No elf would be so foolish. Those elves who remain in Arbelon are either unfit for travel or have duties that prevent them from serving the elvish armies. You can travel east to the Strelaheim Plains, where you will find the armies of Arbelon and my father, King Eventine. Very well. Since you have embraced your own destruction by attempting to face the Warlock Lord directly, I must respect your courage, even as I question your intelligence. I will aid you in your mission. I grant you a writ of free passage, which will allow you to travel unquestioned through our armies in Strelaheim, and to speak with King Eventine. Good fortune to you all, for you will need it.
That went very well. You certainly managed to impress Prince Erion. It will be dangerous there, with the troll armies massed against our armies of Arbelon. Why must you go there of all places?
We need to find a trollish magic item and a troll who can wield it.
A troll? How will you get one of those foul creatures to help you?
Jack will figure out something.
Oh, I would love to see the magic you will experience. However, I'm afraid I'm not much of an adventurer. I was never very good at fighting or travelling. You honour me with your invitation, but I fear I would be more of a liability than an asset.
We need an elf who can use the elf stones.
I am not certain anyone around here could actually use the elf stones. It is a rare elf with such an affinity for magic. However, an elf would only have to touch the stones to know if he or she had the potential to wield them. There is great glory in magic, but all magic has a price, Jack. Sometimes the price is too great, but you will not always have a choice in the matter. The fate of the world again depends upon a descendant of Shannara. I wish you well, Jack, and all the luck in the world. Would that I could help you more. Please, before you leave, could I see the elf stones? They are most beautiful. I can feel the power flowing within them. I can feel the magic.
Guess that makes you our companion, if you're willing to come along. Either that, or you'll have to give the elf stones back to us.
I could never bear to give these up. They are far too precious.
Then let's get going.
Do you really want me, of all elves, to join you?
Come on, Davio. You're the best magic-using elf we know.
Greetings, good Davio, and to you all. How is it that you travel this day?
I have joined with Jack Ormsford, Princess Shella, and Brendel to aid them against the Warlock Lord.
Davio, are you not a little old for such adventuring?
I am needed, and so I must go, Lessa.
I wish you all well wherever you must go.
We travel first to the war-torn lands where our armies now clash with the trolls.
Remember me then to my brother Hani, and tell him how things now fare between Prince Erion and myself, if you but have the chance.
If we have a chance, Lessa, we shall.
Good faring and good fortune.
Also to you, farewell.
We don't know our way around here, Davio. You'll have to guide us.
I took the precaution of studying the map carefully before leaving. We need to travel north for several miles around the mountains, then head east across the Strellerheim plains. We'll be traveling in the canyon region. I am certain we will encounter the elvish armies and be able to warn King Eventide Elecidil about the return of the Warlock Lord.
The Elfstones are a dangerous weapon. The magic of the Elfstones draws part of its power from the wielder. Thus, the Elfstones cannot be used more than once without rest, or the user will be drained to the point of death. Also, any use of the Elfstones will draw the attention of Brona. However, the Elfstones are your most powerful tool to use against the Warlock Lord's agents. Use them wisely.
Look, up ahead. There's a man fighting some monsters.
I fear that he is badly outnumbered.
Come on, Jack. Let's go help him.
There's more where that came from, Ugly. Nice of you to drop by. Shall we show these things how to die?
Need help?
Telsec! You gonna join us or just watch? Good shot, lady!
My name's Shella.
Pleased to meet you, Shella. I'm Panamon Creel.
This a battle or polite conversation?
Oh, this isn't a battle. This is just a little target practice. So, what brings your unlikely-looking party to the middle of nowhere? Ooh, now I'm really worried. Trouble runs in your family. Brona's back? Well, good luck and goodbye. I had enough of him the last time.
Mr. Creel, were you not at Shea Olmsford's side when he destroyed Brona?
Yeah, and I have no intention of doing that again. Thank you very much. Telsec is the son of my old pal Kelset. We're looking for a stolen object. Now, why would the likes of you be looking for a trollish award?
The sword of Shannara has been broken, and we need the Black Iryx to reforge it.
Well, just so happens Telsec and I are searching for the Black Iryx ourselves. Seems some elves stole it from the trolls and, started this war.
Elves do not steal, nor did elves start this war. Trolls kidnapped the Prince of Avalon, and that forced us to move against the trolls.
Hey, wait a minute. We've been tracking the party of elves who took the Irics all the way from the troll homelands. Follow us and you can see for yourselves who stole what. Telsec is a great tracker. Not an easy thing to do in this territory.
Elves go.
Telsec says that the tracks of the elves go through here.
Trolls go.
You sure, Telsec? Why would trolls and elves go here?
I don't know, but it looks like they both came through here about the same time, judging from the tracks.
So where'd they go?